Getting fired or laid off while still having to pay bills is an experience. A grown ass experience. And don't let you not have no money saved up. Now you scrambling, scraping for shit. You applying for unemployment, putting in 500 applications a day, signing up for DoorDash, signing up for Instacart. Life get real.
Well, it's official. We are all cooked and the job market is about to get way worse. The age of AI layoffs is upon us. Just in the last week, Walmart, Microsoft, and Duolingo all announced that they were going to do layoffs. And more in the mix for Amazon, GM, General Mills, just to name a few. And we are going to continue to see layoffs.
Well, I think this recent headline in Bloomberg, the AI hiring pause is officially here, says it all about the current state of corporate America. We knew this time was coming. All the layoffs up to this point were purely financially motivated, right? Whether even they had a poor quarter or a good quarter and they just wanted to improve the bottom line. Now I think we're going to start seeing the first of the AI movement.
What's good? I'm DonTheConMan. Welcome to the channel. We break down the drama, react to the mess, and call out the culture. If you vibe with that, hit the like button. Want to stay locked in? Subscribe and tap the bell. No face, no fluff, just real talk. Let's get into it.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but in 2025, no job is stable. The moment a company can figure out a way to automate your job with technology, more than likely using AI, they are going to lay you off. The biggest trend I'm seeing with companies right now is trying to figure out how they can get more done or the same done with less people, because people are one of the most expensive parts of a business. So the smaller your headcount is, the more money you can make per employee, the more your stock goes up, the more everybody is happy, except for the employees. So if you're thinking that your job is stable, you need to be looking around and seeing how AI is impacting your job, whether you're in HR, sales, marketing, accounting, it doesn't matter. No one is safe. Companies are wanting to work more efficiently. They're wanting to make more money, and they're actively figuring out how to use technology to replace you. There's literally no such thing as a stable job in 2025. Imagine getting laid off from a company after 38 years of loyalty. Well, today I ran across this viral post and it said, well, in unexpected news, I was let go from GM at 5:07 a.m. this morning via email, along with, I hear unofficially, about 1,000 people globally. And then he says, I wonder what I'll do next. So the first thing I did was support this post because that's what you do when someone gets laid off. And then I went to his profile. There you have it, 25 years at GM, followed by another 13 years. So this guy had been working for GM literally longer than I've been alive. I was born in 1987. He started there in 1986. That's literally a lifetime of loyalty to be let go via email. If that doesn't prove how companies treat and view loyalty, I don't know what does. I cannot imagine somebody laying down their life literally for a whole lifetime, and then you lay them off with 1,000 other people via email early in a Monday morning. And you wonder why people don't trust companies and corporate culture. Absolutely ridiculous. Nothing says we don't value our employees more than finding somebody dead after 4 days at one of your offices. I feel like most of you have already seen this news, and how can you not? But if this doesn't paint a picture of what it's like in corporate America right now, I don't know what does. This is literally why I think we have such a big problem with high turnover at companies, why people don't trust their employers. It's because of things like this. Somebody was literally dead in an office for 4 days. They probably found this employee because they started stinking. This is why you literally need to look out for yourself, because these huge companies, they do not care about you. Although this happened at Wells Fargo, we know that this could happen at any of these massive companies. They say that they care about you. They say that you're part of the family. They say that they really value you. But here's the truth. They don't care about you. They don't even care enough to know when you are dead.
This is why I always tell people you got to take your PTO. You've got to value your own time, because these companies for sure do not.
These companies don't owe you a damn thing. Not loyalty, not stability, not raises, not work-life balance. You are not family. You are not valued. You are an expense, a number, a disposable office ornament. And if they can replace you with a robot tomorrow, they will. Why would a company be loyal to you? Please explain that delusion to me. For every one of you, there's 100 more lined up and willing to do your job for less. That's if they even want a human replacement, because let's be honest, AI is already knocking on the doors of white-collar work, and automation has already cooked the low-skilled labor market. You're not safe, I'm not safe, none of us are. We're just sitting ducks waiting to be optimized out of existence. But Don, I gave them 20 years. But Don, I skipped holidays and missed my daughter's softball games. But Don, I was late to my own wedding because a client had last-minute edits. But Don, I took calls while my wife was in labor because I was the only one who could do the job. Yeah, I don't care. And guess what? Neither does your company. You are not a partner. You are not essential. You are a line item. And when that line item gets too expensive, they will cut it without blinking. These companies are not moral. They are not sentimental. They are machines, and their only mission is profit. History proves it. They've shipped entire industries overseas, closed factories, laid off thousands just because their competitor made a similar move. If tariffs raise the cost of resources, they don't eat the loss. They fire people to protect their margins. Just so we're clear, your company would lay you off. Yes, you. If it meant boosting profits by 0.1%, that's how much you matter. You think your manager cares? Maybe, but they don't control the budget. They'll smile in your face while HR is printing your termination paperwork in the background. They'll tell you we're a family here, right before handing you a cardboard box. The truth is this, corporations are not communities. They are not families. They are not loyal. They are legal entities more powerful than the average citizen, designed to generate as much profit as possible at any expense. Your expense. And that's the point of this video. Not to mock anyone who's been laid off, not to dunk on people going through hard times, but to wake you up. These companies don't owe you loyalty, and they never did. They are a business. They exist to increase revenue and cut costs. You are a cost. So ask yourself, are you loyal to things you can replace without a second thought? No? Then why would your job be loyal to you?
This is the most important thing you need to understand about your employer. No matter how awesome your job is, no matter how great the benefits, no matter how flexible, no matter how nice everyone is, they don't actually care about you. Your company's job is not to make you happy. Your company's job is not to be a great place to work. When companies do all sorts of amazing things to be a great place to work, it's not out of the goodness of their heart and because they care about people. It's because that is how they attract and retain the people that they believe will be the most productive and make them the most money. When you stop producing at work, they will get rid of you. When they don't have enough work for you to do, they will get rid of you. You'll probably notice that when there are lots of jobs available, that your company ramps up pay, they ramp up benefits, they try to be a better place to work so they can keep their people. And when there aren't as many jobs, there's not as much opportunity, companies aren't going to do as much to retain their people because they don't have to. I mean, that's how you know that their motivations weren't just to be great for people. Their motivations were to have the people in place to help them be productive. And I'm not judging it. I mean, this is reality, but you need to take that same approach around your own career. So if someone offers you more money, better benefits, you should go and take that. It doesn't make you a bad person. It's literally just operating in the exact same way that your company does.
I had a coworker die last week, and her entire existence at the company was summed up in one email.
Put you first. Put in that vacation request. Leave work on time. Go to your child's play. Attend their games. Find a job that's good for you, your family, and your mental health.
We are not loyal to our companies anymore. Why would we be? They're not loyal to us. And leaders set the tone. So when companies are loyal to us, we will give loyalty back to them. When they're not loyal to us, why would we be loyal to them? I'm tired of CEOs telling me that, millennials these days don't stick around very long. Well, why would they if you don't offer them any kind of loyalty back? And it's not for the people to prove to you that they're loyal, it's the other way around. Leaders set the tone. And so it's because of this general business theory that we've seen a steady decline, a steady erosion of loyalty in the business world today. We don't want to work at a company for 20 or 30 years, mainly because we're not sure we could. We're not sure that the company actually cares to keep us around that long. And so we constantly have our eyes open and we're constantly scanning.
Here's what putting yourself first actually looks like. It looks like building an emergency fund so you don't panic when your paycheck stops. It looks like living below your means so you can stack savings. It looks like having a side hustle, even if it only brings in a couple hundred a month. It looks like keeping your resume sharp, checking the job boards, and knowing your market value before you have to. It looks like setting boundaries so your personal time is yours, not theirs. Because at the end of the day, it's not we're all in this together. It's just you and yours. DonTheConMan out.